Good evening, everyone. We're going to talk about superfruits that heal. The antioxidant powerhouse is backed by science. Now, there's a lot of chatter out there. There's a lot of talk about what people could do to get well, stay well. But imagine this. What if the secret to fighting disease was growing on a bush or dangling from a vine? Today, I'm going to dive into nature's medicine cabinet, superfruits packed with antioxidants that science shows can help sick people get well. And at Essante Organics, we have over 100 products that contain ingredients designed to promote wellness. This evening, I'm going to focus on one of my favorites, you might have guessed, USDA Organic Super Reds. This is a super versatile product. Comes in a jar, and it can also come in sachets. You can take a scoop from this jar and add it to your water, your 7.365 shake. You can place it on food, or if you're like Michael and I, you can consume the powder straight. It tastes delicious. It's like an organic pixie stick at the end of the day. And in a couple of minutes, you're going to discover why we picked each of the ingredients in this super popular product. And I'm going to offer you bite-sized information on each of the superfruits in our organic super reds. And the best part is, if this gets you excited, like it gets me excited because I really love this product, you can further research these ingredients and you're going to discover there is a plethora of science proving their physiological benefits. As I said, I'm really proud of this organic Super Reds. It's my favorite product. I take it every day. And what you have to know is this product is USDA Organic certified. It's made with no heat dehydration. I'm going to come back on that subject in just a little bit. It's made from whole foods. It's concentrated. I know there's a lot of functional beverages and juices out there, but those aren't concentrated. You're paying for water weight, and those, well, I'll talk about those in a bit. And lastly, it has an ionic charge. And I'm not aware of anything else available that even comes close to this formula. I've seen copycats come and go, but they never have all five of these differentiating factors. Sometimes they have one, sometimes they have two. Bottom line is they're an inferior formula. Now, from an entrepreneurial perspective, I just want to touch on this for a moment. Our organic Super Reds is a product which by itself can build the business of your dreams. And I know this firsthand, as Michael alluded to, because before I became your president here at Essante Organics, I was a top distributor in a functional beverage company. We had just one product. We weren't like Essante with over 100 products. We had one juice product. This was the only product we had, and my wife and I earned a very high six-figure passive residual income with just part-time effort. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's discuss oxidative stress. Oxidative stress are from those rogue free radicals. Free radicals have been shown to fuel, get this, over 200 conditions from cancer to heart disease and everything in between. And the one thing that nature has given us, that God's given us, is antioxidants. Antioxidants are our shield, and the best ones come from the fruits you'll meet in the next few minutes. I'm going to share 11 fruits, their star antioxidants, and the research proving that they heal. All right, so you're ready to feel empowered? Let's jump in. Let's first talk about an ORAC test. I've heard people talk about ORAC, or Oxygen Radical Absorbance Capacity Test. This is a laboratory method used to measure the antioxidant capacity of food, supplements, or other substances. And essentially what it's doing is it's quantifying how well a sample can neutralize free radicals, which again are those pesky unstable molecules that damage cells and contribute to the aging process as well as disease. High ORAC scores suggest a food can combat oxidative stress linked to conditions like heart disease and inflammation. Superfruits like blueberries or acai often top the ORAC charts, which is why they're celebrated in natural health and why we include them in our organic Super Reds formula. Now, some real-world examples show that blueberries score around 4,669 ORAC units per 100 grams. And with that same size sample, acai can hit, check this out, 102,700. Now you compare that to an apple at just 2,670, and now you can see why some fruits are called super fruits. All in, The ingredients in our organic Super Reds have an unprecedented, I've never seen this duplicated, ORAC value score of up to 202,000. Now, please remember, I touched on this before, but our organic Super Reds are made with no heat dehydration. When you purchase a juice that purports to have high antioxidant superfruits, remember that formula has been heated, it's been pasteurized, and though they might start with those superfruits, once you heat them and pasteurize them, this is going to deactivate the enzymes and diminish the ORAC score from the raw fruit. So each serving of our organic Super Reds, just a scoop, is going to deliver 5.5 pounds of whole food organic nutrition. Now, let me give you just a quick primer before we touch on the ingredients. As I alluded to a couple of minutes ago, antioxidants neutralize free radicals, which again are unstable molecules that damage our cells, speed aging, and drive illness. Our modern diets often lack these warriors, these antioxidants, but superfruits are bursting with them. Now, I want you to think about the vibrant colors, your reds, your purples, your oranges. Those hues signal antioxidant power. Now, God gave us two eyes, which are actually attracted to these bright colors. And we've also been given two hands to grasp these colorful fruits from their trees, bushes, and vines. Today, we're focusing on polyphenols, vitamin C, and more, all validated by science to tackle specific conditions. So let's meet our first hero. First, we're going to talk about acai and its effect on inflammation. Acai berries are deep purple gems from the Amazon, and they are loaded with polyphenols. And polyphenols are antioxidants that fight inflammation. There's multiple studies on acai, but a 2016 study in Nutrition Journal showed acai reduced inflammation markers in overweight adults after just 30 days. As a chiropractor, I can tell you this is a game changer for conditions like arthritis, chronic fatigue, chronic pain, because in these situations, inflammation runs wild. And acai is literally like a tropical shield for your cells. Now, something that's really, really important that people want to know about, I even hate to say the word, but did you know that raspberries can be of great benefit? Raspberries, as you're aware, are bright red. The color is rich in ellagic acid, and this is a polyphenol with anti-potential. Research in Cancer Letters found raspberry extracts show tumor growth in animal models of colon cancer. And for people who want to support their wellness, it's a tasty way to support cellular health. That study showed that it slowed tumor growth. That should blow you away. So people should be consuming raspberries on a daily basis. Now I want to talk about the number one killer in the United States, and that's heart disease and what pomegranates can do for you. Pomegranates' ruby seeds deliver pinecollagens, and this is an antioxidant that protects your heart. And in a 2017 study in atherosclerosis, it showed that pomegranate juice improved blood flow in heart disease patients over 3 months. This is a literal lifeline for cardiovascular recovery. Now let's discuss blackberries and its effect on diabetes. Blackberries have that inky hue, but they're packed with an antioxidant called anthocyanins. And this is a great antioxidant for blood sugar control. In fact, a 2020 Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry study found blackberry extracts lowered insulin resistance in diabetic mice. And so for those people that are battling diabetes or blood sugar issues, they want to look at blackberries. Now, like blackberries, blueberries also contain anthocyanins, and blueberries have been shown to help with brain fog. Blueberries are excellent for your brain wellness, and in 2019, in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, studies showed that a daily cup of blueberries boosted memory and focus in older adults with mild cognitive decline. So whether you're fighting Alzheimer's, dementia, you've got brain fog, blueberries are a great go-to. Now let's talk about people who have chronic infections, and you know the people I'm talking about, and specifically how they can benefit from organic cranberries. Cranberries have a very long antioxidant called proanthocyanidins. And these are antioxidants that stop bacteria literally from sticking to your urinary tract. So in a 2021 Cochrane review study, they confirmed that cranberry juice cuts urinary tract infection recurrence in women by 26%. So for infection-prone folks, daily cranberry consumption is an easy way to offer protection. However, I want you to think about this, the reality. Sadly, the juices available on the market are typically loaded with sugar, and sugar is going to lower your immune response. And remember, those juices, if they're going to be sold in a store, especially here in the United States, they're going to be pasteurized and they have preservatives. So they can't offer even close to the benefits which our organic Super Reds deliver. As a chiropractor, I took care of a lot of people through the years that had chronic pain. And people with chronic pain or inflammation also need to look at mangosteen. People call mangosteen the queen of fruits, and it has an antioxidant called xanthones. Now, xanthones, as well as mangosteen, is a very rare antioxidant, but it has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. And in 2018, a study in Nutrients found that mangosteen extract eased pain and stiffness in arthritis patients. It's exotic, it's rare, it's difficult to get, but it's worth it. And the best part is it's easy to get in our product. Now let's talk about your immune system. Everybody wants to boost their immunity and their wellness, and they need to look at Noni. Noni is a funky Polynesian fruit, and here's the antioxidant that it has. It has scopolamine, which is an antioxidant shown to boost immunity. In 2016, a study was released in Phytotherapy, and it showed that Noni juice enhanced immune response in stressed adults for colds and all types of recoveries. Noni juice is definitely a hidden and also rare gem. Do you know anybody in your life that has eye problems? I know people that do. You're going to want to offer them or recommend Goji. Goji berries are bright orange and they deliver zeaxanthin. And I've been studying zeaxanthin for years. They protect your eyes. And in a 2022 British Journal of Nutrition study found that Goji improved vision in early macular degeneration patients. Consume our organic Super Reds daily. I promise you, your eyes are going to thank you. Now, let's talk about having just a good recovery. If you do come down with something cold, you've had surgery, you've been injured in some way, I'm going to talk or recommend papaya because if you look at the orange flesh in papaya, it is very high in vitamin C. It's literally a gold mine and it's a key for your healing. 2021 study in Nutrients Review linked high vitamin C to faster wound repair in surgical patients. Papaya continues to prove itself as a sweet medicine. Now, believe it or not, I'm on to the last one now. This is number 11, and this is grape seed extract. This is another one I've been looking at and using for years. Grape seed extract, not the fruit itself, but its potent core, offers proanthocyanidins. This supports longevity. A 2020 circulation study showed that it improved blood vessel health in aging adults. This is the go-to ingredient for those concerns, not only with heart issues, circulatory issues, but also wrinkles. So there you have it. Those are 11 superfruits that heal and support wellness backed by science. And they're all included organically in our great tasting and convenient Super Reds formula. So you've got, just as a review, you've got acai for inflammation, raspberries for cancer defense, pomegranates for your heart, blackberries for diabetes, blueberries for your brain, cranberries for infection, mangosteen for pain, noni for immunity, goji for eyes, papaya for recovery, and grape seed extract for aging. All right in this delicious formula. The science is clear. These antioxidants fight sickness and spark wellness. So my challenge to you is to start consuming our Super Reds every day. I want you to experience the results for yourself. And then I want you to share these samples, these sachets with the people you care most about. I know they're going to love the taste. I know they're going to love the results, and they can't do better than these organic ingredients. I've just shown you that nature has your back and science proves it. I've got another gift for you. If you're listening to this presentation live or on a replay soon after it was recorded, we've just placed our organic Super Reds, not only the jar, but the sachets as well, on sale. So what I'd like you to do, I invite you to go to your website and visit your on sale now section of your Essante Organics website. Please remember to log in so you can get wholesale pricing on top of the sale. And this offer, I promise you, is not going to last long. This is a very challenging product for us to keep in stock. It's so popular, and we don't want to run out. So definitely get it while the getting's good with the sale. Now, if you're a guest this evening, I want you to get back to the person who invited you here. They will share their website with you where you can quickly get a wholesale account and start living toxic free. Thanks for joining me tonight. Stay healthy, and I'll see you the next time.